All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we have all been waiting for, we are going to be seeing Wi-Fi traffic in the 6 GHz spectrum for the very first time. I'm so excited that I can barely contain myself. So why don't we take a look at what we have got here? And what we have got is our amazing Ekahau AI Pro looking at the live view with our Sidekick 2 connected. But hey, the Sidekick 2 isn't just awesome for 6 GHz, it's also amazing for 2.4 and 5 GHz frequency bands as well. So why don't we take a look at the 2.4 GHz frequency spectrum in the Helsinki office right now. What we can see right now is that the Helsinki office is pretty damn congested on 2.4 GHz. There's lots of Wi-Fi activity happening, lots of access points broadcasting on their 2.4 radios, but there's something else that I notice in the 2.4 GHz frequency band that doesn't actually seem like it's Wi-Fi traffic right now. So if we just zoom in a little bit and take a look at what we can see here, it seems like there is a non-Wi-Fi device transmitting here, some sort of interference that's being detected at layer 1 by our amazing spectrum analyzer inside of the new Sidekick 2. And what this is causing is basically the access points that want to use these channels, they're not transmitting right now because they're detecting this non-Wi-Fi interference. So why don't we turn this off and then see what happens? So now once we've switched off these interfering devices on 2.4 GHz, what you'll see straight away is that the Wi-Fi radios of those access points that wanted to use those channels, they've now come back on and they're starting to broadcast. Remember, Wi-Fi is extremely polite protocol. So why don't we take a look at the 5 GHz spectrum then, and wow, we can see that it's pretty damn congested on 5 GHz in the Helsinki office too. So what's going on right now in the Helsinki office? We can see a mixture of lots of access points in their radios using different types of channel whips, but there seems to be one radio in particular that's quite busy that has a lot of Wi-Fi traffic being transmitted over the air. And just zooming into this, it makes me smile so much. Look at how beautiful that spectral mask is. Because of our amazing spectrum analyzer inside of the new Sidekick 2, it's so crisp, so clear, and just looks amazing. All right, let's move over to that 6 GHz frequency band, and I am so happy to be sharing this moment with you, seeing Wi-Fi traffic in the 6 GHz frequency band for the very first time. This is going to be one of them moments that I sit down with the kids, the grandkids, and I tell them exactly where I was and what I was doing when I first saw that Wi-Fi traffic in 6 GHz. Not sure if it will be the same for you on the call as well, but it will certainly be the case for me. So why don't we take a look and see what we have actually got here? And we can see that we've got a couple of access points on 6 GHz with some traffic being generated, but why don't we dive a little bit deeper into this one? And we can see that we've got an 80 megahertz wide channel here on 6 GHz, and its PSC channel is channel 69, and there's a lot of Wi-Fi traffic happening over the air. So Wi-Fi 6, OFDMA in 6 GHz. We can see that there is a heavy amount of traffic being generated right now, and it just looks so awesome. The resolution of this is just so crisp, so clear, and it's just amazing to be able to see this in Ekahau AI Pro with the Sidekick 2.